What's up, tubers? Welcome back to the channel. Got another what's in the box video for you today. We're working with the 1/25th scale AMT 63 Corvette Sting Ray. This is not a new kit by any means. I'm certain it's a round 2 repop of a zillion times. I don't know. Haven't looked on scale mates. I almost said stalemates. Whatever, don't really care. I'm sure many of you have probably seen this kit, have probably built it. This is not there's nothing new. I started doing these because, plain and simple, I didn't see any indication on the back of Revell kits of what's inside, kind of like the AMT show. But even then, it's kind of hard to determine exactly what the tires look like, the decals, or so kind of taking some of that guesswork out of it for you. If you don't want to know and you want to be surprised, don't watch the video. So I'm not a big Corvette fan. In fact, I almost have a little bit of disdain towards them. My first stepfather used to have one long time ago when I was a pup, and I have a bad memory of smashing my head into the windshield, the passenger side. As a kid, way back then, before kid seats and seat belts, I was standing up in the passenger seat. Mom was driving it, and she stopped hard, and I went BAM! Smashed my head, broke the windshield, and suffered all kinds of wrath from my stepfather at the time over it. But for whatever reason, this particular car, the split window, has always kind of held a special place in my heart because of that. Maybe I have fond memories of Mom and I driving in it. Maybe it was the first hot rod I heard in person. I don't know. All the rest of the Corvettes, I do not like. When the big sinkhole happened and they all fell into the bottom of the earth, that was the way I took that is that was God saying, here you go, let's dump them and cover them. Now, if I alienate a bunch of my audience because of that, I'm sorry, I apologize, but you know what, whatever, we all have opinions and ideas. So I try not to pump them on people, I just don't really care for the cars. But I will give them props if they are kind of bitching. So that was a really long-winded explanation, and I still didn't get to why I'm building it. This car looks great in gunmetal stock. I am working on a replica build. I started to make a replica of my daily, and it just came out so poorly that I'm not happy with it at all. The only thing that I like the wheels and the extras that I did, but the color is almost perfect. It's almost a perfect match to my car. But it's a PS, the poly. I don't remember what that stands for. I'm going to put a picture up here of that can, the PS that I originally bought. The color was great, but it etched really badly into the plastic. It didn't adhere and flow. It's not formulated for this kind of plastic. So I started over with another body, and I put the TS42, light gunmetal TS42. Fantastic paints. I absolutely a big fan of the Tamayas. Laid down beautifully, looks really nice, but it's the wrong color. So I've got another can of the PS38, I believe it is, coming. And my thought is that I will, give a light sand to this to do a mechanical bond and lay that over it. I've already asked a couple people that yes, it is possible you can do that with a solid TS base, and I figured what better car to practice on to test than a Corvette that I don't really care about. So, but it's also hasn't been opened, so I figured I'll pop a top, flip it, and check it. Right away I see it has one of these neat little the mini box thing. I don't know if any of you collect these. I don't. I have one or two others that came in a couple other kits. I mean, they're kind of neat, but whatever, you know. What do I need another box for? Not that kind of a collector. So, but let's look at the AMT instruction sheet that is, as usual for AMT, caveman drawings, nice and thick, blurry lines. You know, it's like someone scrawled it with a charcoal stump or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, whatever. Don't ever use those. Let's take a look at the. Come on. Let's take a look at the decals. There may be something in there I like. I don't know. One of the things that I got excited about looking at this kit was the engines. Always enjoy kits that come with multiple full engine options, and it looks like this one also has multiple tire options. So decals, I will give it to them. Their decal sheets do look nice. It might be the only saving grace of AMT stuff. Oh sweet, Excel. Nice old school black and yellow license plate from California. So let's jump right to the body. I've got some pictures of real life ones that I've seen in car shows. I'll see if I can dig them up. If so, I'll put them up here. Pause for effect. And right away I can see the fitment, whatever. Plastic feels okay, decent. The mold lines, the panel lines are pretty shallow. It's definitely going to take some scribing to pull those out. There's that nice split down the back. It is a cool style. I'll give them that. It is a very cool style. Why they stopped designing cars like that? At one point, America just gave up. Says, "Bleh, here's your silver." The bleh. It comes in silver and comes in silver. A little bit of flash here and there, but that's to be expected. Like I said, I haven't looked on ScaleMates to see just how old this kit really is. One thing I did notice is that tubbing this thing or putting in larger wheels in the back would not be hard. That's a pretty easy cut. Just cut that out, probably hog the exhaust back a little bit and then relocate it. Be pretty easy to put giant fat slicks on, which it already comes with some slicks. They're not giants, they're not big, huge racing slicks, but they're nice. It's a good looking tire. It's a nice soft rubber with was that Mickey Thompson, MM something, Race Master. Nice little logo on there. Those look good. They will look good on the car, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to use those on this build. I'm going to go somewhat stock. Probably not going to use these other tires on this kit either. These are they're nice. They're Goodyear poly steel radial. Wow. Come on, AMT. Some of these kits, just can we bring it into the future, into current times, modern styles? Whatever, bitch and moan. So metal axles, one-piece glass, front and rear, always makes it nice and easy to put in without a bunch of smudges. Red tail lights. It's like okay, this one. Mumble. The chrome tree. Glanced at it briefly yesterday and saw. I did a little inventory, and it does in fact have 2 full motor builds. Come on. Why I do this? Just open them up before I start these stupid things. The unboxings. Again, I started this mostly for my own sake, and other people liked to watch them, so I continued. It's got some nice baskets with, where are they? Knockoffs. So those are kind of neat. That's a good look for this car. As are those. Ooh, that's kind of a nice deep dish Krager Coke bottle style. Those look good on something else. What I've got in mind is just some rally wheels. Some basic OEM GM rally wheels. They look great on most all cars, for that matter. Got a couple optional fuel cells. The blower supercharger setup. It also has giant carb options, triple carb options. You know, it's got some options for how you're going to build the one or both of the motors, which we'll get into now. Let's see, motors. There's one on its own tree. Not sure which one it is. Oh, those are some big looking heads. Maybe that's the 454. I don't know. But, you know, it's got everything you need. It's got the distributor, which always makes it nice for wiring. At least you have somewhere for the wires to go. Single carb manifold. The block is not a pass-through like with the axles, so you could actually build it and display it on its own. And the other motor, also a single carb manifold option. It's got a slight pass-through, it looks like, on the oil pan, but nominal. That'd look fine sitting on a crate or a stand. Basic parts, little bit of flash there, just a little. Again, like I said, this kid is probably a gazillion years old. And then there's some valve cover options. It's always nice to have options. I really do dig that. And the dashboard, some good details in there, which is nice because there are no gauges in the decal sheet. A couple of what are supposed to be seat belts. That is definitely going to take some cleaning. It's just, you know, come on. God, that's some of the money that you get from us. $30 for this thing. Come on. It's not worth $30. It's a $15 kit. By comparison, like if you set two kits on a shelf and said this one's 30 and this one's 30, I wouldn't go for that one. Optional hood. Another optional hood. And another optional hood. So that's very cool. It's got a helmet. I always dig little extras like that. Not sure what that is. It's a bleh. And then different manifold options. Here's for that trumpet style. What were that? Carburetors with the intake trumpet manifold thing words. And these are cool. Those are supposed to go on the side of the car for exits for exhaust dumps. I'm not going to use them on this, but those will definitely be cool on, you know, if you're building another hot rod or something. That would be pretty bitchin'. This is also going to be a upcoming build on the video or the channel. That's another paint debacle. Just have been having bad luck with paint lately. Experimenting, and I shouldn't be. Just go with what I know. This stuff is, I swear by it. It's great. It's idiot proof, and I'm an idiot. So there you have it. That about does it for the what's in the box for the AMT 63 Corvette. So you can hear in the background that's the Lofi Girl playing. I've got a link in the description of that channel. And I'll also put a link of the build for this that, you know, other than the huge, hideous flaws here and there, live and learn. You know, I got the whatever. I'm not gonna stop rambling. So that about does it. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. We've got some other interesting stuff coming up, and hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.